Hello everyone, in this video I want to give you 5 reasons why you probably should get a Leica M6 if you don't already own one. Oh yeah, of course, let me start with 2 reasons why you shouldn't get one. Number 1, if you are a die-hard digital shooter and you don't care about shooting film, obviously don't get a Leica M6. And number 2 is if you already own a Leica MP, because that is basically a beefed up Leica M6, so there's no need to get one. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. It is a rangefinder camera. If you have never shot with a rangefinder camera, it might seem a little intimidating if you're a handed one. Focusing is totally different since you're not looking through the lens and you only have the rangefinder patch to get spot on focus. That seems to be a drawback, but if you're a street shooter like me, you're going to love this system after getting used to it. Focusing the M6 is actually pretty easy, and after some practice I find it a lot more precise than an SLR camera. Of course, there are other rangefinder cameras out there, but the patch you find in a Leica is fairly large and very bright compared to other cameras in this genre. However, most of the time you don't have to focus at all and you simply rely on zone focusing, which makes life so much easier and you can focus more on the composition than fumbling with your camera. I've made a video on how to improve your manual focus skills. Feel free to check it out. Another benefit of the rangefinder is that you can see what is going on outside of your frame, and that is very nice because you'll know when something or someone is going to enter the frame before it even happens. Now, you might think that what I just talked about is also true for other Leicas, and why would the M6 be a better buy? Well, there's a reason for it, and that is my number 2 on the list. It is the most modern of the old school Leica M cameras. The Leica M6 is a fully mechanical camera like its predecessors. However, it has a built-in light meter and that is battery operated. Older Leica M cameras didn't come with an integrated light meter, and the fact that the M6 is sporting one is an advantage, especially if you're not good with guessing the exposure and you don't want to use an external meter or a phone app. Of course, you can always take the battery out if you want the pure mechanical experience. There was of course the Leica M5 that came with a light meter, but that is more the ugly duckling in the lineup that wasn't well received and almost ruined Leica as a company. The newer Leica M7, however, of course, is also sporting a light meter, but the camera is not fully functional without batteries, and that's why I wouldn't see it as a good alternative to the Leica M6. Buying a Leica M is giving you access to an amazing line of lenses. Well, it's no secret that Leica glass is absolutely amazing. It's not cheap though, but there are plenty of affordable options from third-party manufacturers available too. And they are also pretty good. M-mount lenses will not just give you beautiful results, they are at the same time relatively small compared to their SLR counterparts. And if you're a digital shooter as well and you have a mirrorless camera, you can adapt Leica M-mount glass with a small adapter while still keeping a small footprint. That is not a reason to get a Leica M6 in the first place, but a welcome bonus that might make your decision a bit easier. It's a high quality precision tool. The Leica M6 is a beautiful camera that will earn you a lot of nice comments from fellow photographers and also from random strangers out on the streets. However, beside its classic and timeless design, the M6 also has an outstanding build quality, and when you're holding it in your hands for the first time, you can easily tell that it's a precision tool that will go through film like a hot knife through butter. And lastly, it's a Leica camera. Yes, you've heard it right. I think it's a valid reason to get a M6 simply because it is a Leica camera. It might sound a little philosophical, but roaming the streets with a Leica feels special. Maybe it's the rich heritage of the brand that is pretty unique to Leica, or simply the fact that most street photographers' heroes shot with Leica cameras. Yes, that is very subjective and probably impossible to prove, but when I go out shooting with my M6, it makes me feel good and keeps me motivated to go out and shoot. And that is a big deal for me. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and let me know if you've shot a Leica M6 before, or are you thinking about getting one? And if you disagree with one of my points, let me know why. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.